সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীরা, এই ভিডিওটিতে থাকবে ষষ্ঠ শ্রেণীর ইংলিশ পাওয়ার টুডে বইটির লেসন 25 থেকে 35 পর্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ লেসনগুলোর লিসেনিং টেস্ট। লেসন 25, উই লিভ ইন এ গ্লোবাল ভিলেজ এর সিতে থাকা কাজটি লক্ষ্য করো। লিসেন টু দ্য সিডি অর অডিও অ্যান্ড ফিল ইন দ্য ফলোয়িং গ্যাপস, অর্থাৎ এই শূন্যস্থানগুলো পূরণ করো একটি অডিও বা সিডি শুনে। সেই অডিওটি তোমাদের এখন শোনানো হবে।
The term global village was first used by Marshall McLuhan. In 1962 and 1964, he wrote 2 books on media and communication. In his books, he said that telephone, TV, and electronic media have brought all mankind close to one another. For example, if we see the news of floods in a distant country on TV, we feel that we are also present there. We can see what's happening at the same moment. We can share the same suffering with the people who are in the real disaster at the moment. McLuhan believed that electronic technology would make the world a global village. When he first said about the idea of global village, the internet was not invented. But now, personal computers and the internet have made McLuhan's idea more possible than ever. Now, the entire globe is caught in a world wide web called the internet.
এরপর লিসেন 27, দ্য কনসার্ট ফর বাংলাদেশ এর বিতে থাকা কাজটি লক্ষ্য করো। এখানে একটি লিরিক্স দেয়া রয়েছে বাংলাদেশ গানটির, সেটি তোমাদের এখন শোনানো হবে।
Bangladesh. My friend came to me with sadness in his eyes. He told me that he wanted help before his country dies. Although I couldn't feel the pain, I knew I had to try. Now I am asking all of you to help us save some lives. Bangladesh, Bangladesh, where so many people are dying fast, and it sure looks like a mess. I have never seen such distress. Now won't you lend your hand and understand? Relieve the people of Bangladesh. Bangladesh, Bangladesh, such a great disaster. I don't understand, but it sure looks like a mess. I have never known such distress. Now please don't turn away. I want to hear you say, relieve the people of Bangladesh, relieve Bangladesh.
এবার আমরা লিসেন 28, বাইং ক্লথস এর কিছু ডায়লগ শুনবো।
Excuse me, where are the polo shirts?
They're over there in the boys section. Let me show you.
Thanks. Do you have one without a chain?
Yes, quite a few, sir. What size do you wear?
Maybe a medium?
Here you are. This one is in medium size.
A medium, but it's too big.
How about this? This is size small.
Yeah, I think this size is okay. Do you have it in a different color?
What color would you like?
Blue, I guess.
Just a moment, please. I'll check. How about this one? It's a nice sky blue.
Yes, this is a nice color. Can I try this on?
Sure. The trial room is at the back.
Thank you. It's just perfect. How much is it?
It's Taka 300. This shirt is on sale this week.
Mom, can I buy this one?
Sure, dear. Shall we go and pay at the cash counter?
Yes, ma'am. Would you follow me, please?
Dialogue 1. Look at these jeans.
No, Mom. That is too narrow. I want some baggy ones.
Flat, you mean?
No, not flat. Just baggy, you know. Loose fitting with pockets on the sides.
Dialogue 2. I need some shoes.
How about these?
No, the heels are too high.
Do you want flat shoes then?
No, not flat. Something in between. A bit of heel, but not too high. Dialogue 3. What about this t-shirt, Imran?
No, Mom. I don't like the cartoon on the front.
Well, what about that one, with writings on the chest?
No, I don't really like that either. I want something completely plain, like this one. No writings, just plain.
Dialogue 4.
I need to buy a shirt too.
Look, this shirt has nice prints.
Mom, This print goes better with girls. I want something more formal.
Then what about this one with stripes?
No, it's too boring. Look at this shirt with checks. This looks nice.
Yes, that's much better. Well, take it then.
এরপর লেসন 29 অন্ড্রে একটি চমৎকার কবিতা শুনব।
Andre,
গ্র্যান্ডোলেন ব্রুকস।
I had a dream last time. I dreamed I had to pick a mother out. I had to choose a father too. At first, I wondered what to do. There were so many there it seemed, short and tall and thin and stout. But just before I sprang awake, I knew what parents I would take. And this surprised and made me glad. They were the ones I was always had.
লেসন 30 আর ইউ লিসেনিং 3 একই রকম স্পেলিং হয় এমন কিছু শব্দ এখন শুনবে।
Hop, hope, rob, robe, knot, note, rod, road.
Bowl, boat, coke, coat, bone, phone, throw, snow, old, gold, window, closed.
Phone, bowl, hope, home, stove, clothes, coke, note. I was waiting for my friend Sheila, but since she was late, I thought I would just go to the bookstore and get some stationery from there. But before leaving, I left the following next to the "Sorry, I'm going out. Won't take long. I've left 2 cans off and of fruits on the table. There is a box of biscuits near the bed. Don't forget to the lid of the box tightly. If you want tea, the kettle is on the to be back in half an hour."
Then move on the next listen 32 what should we do?
Bahar, Azim, Joseph, and Shujon are classmates. They are planning a vacation.
We have a week's vacation next week. What should we do? Let's go somewhere we haven't been before.
Right. I saw an ad for an interesting place. Well, here it is.
Let me see. A 2-day trip to Kuagata. That sounds interesting. Look at the picture of the sea beach and the sunrise. It looks fantastic. Well, I've always wanted to climb a mountain. Why don't we go to the Chimbuk Mountains in Bandarban?
I have an idea. How about going to the Sundarbans? We can see some wild animals and can also take pictures of the forests and the sea.
Well, calm down everybody. We can't go to all the places and do all the things at a time, right?
Yeah, let's think about all the options and then decide.
এবার লিসেন 35 দ্য গার্ডেন একটি চমৎকার গল্প শুনব।
The Garden, Arnold Lobel. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by. "What a fine garden you have, Frog," he said. "Yes," said Frog. "It is very nice, but it was hard work." "I wish I had a garden," said Toad. "Here are some flower seeds. Plant them in the ground," said Frog. "And soon you will have a garden." "How soon?" asked Toad. "Very soon," said Frog. Toad ran home. He planted the flower seeds. "New seeds," said Toad, "start growing." Toad walked up and down a few times. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head close to the ground and cried, "Now seeds, start growing." The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head very close to the ground and shouted, "Now seeds, start growing!" Frog ran up the path. "What is going on?" he asked. "My seeds will not grow," said Toad. "You are shouting too much," said Frog. "These poor seeds are afraid to grow." "My seeds are afraid to grow?" asked Toad. "Yes," said Frog. "Leave them alone for a few days. Let the sun shine on them, let the rain fall on them. Soon your seeds will start to grow." That night, Toad looked out his window. "Oh no!" cried Toad. "My seeds have not started to grow. They must be afraid of the dark." Toad went out to his garden. "I will read the seeds a story," said Toad. Toad read a long story to his seeds. All the next day, Toad sang songs to his seeds. And all the next day, Toad read poems to his seeds. And all the next day, Toad played music for his seeds. Toad looked at the ground. The seeds still did not start to grow. "What shall I do?" cried Toad. "These seeds are still afraid to grow." Then Toad became very tired and he fell asleep. "Toad, Toad, wake up," said Frog. "Look at your garden." Toad looked at his garden. Little green plants were growing up out of the ground. "At last," shouted Toad, "my seeds are not afraid anymore." "And now you will have a nice garden too," said Frog. "Yes," said Toad, "but you are right, Frog. It was very hard work."
সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীরা, তোমাদের ইংরেজি বইতে নতুন দুটি লিসেন অন্তর্ভুক্ত হয়েছে, লিসেন 12 সন অফ দ্য সোয়েল এবং লিসেন 13 মুজিব ইন স্কুল ডেইজ। এই দুটি লিসেন এর ভিডিও আমি তৈরি করেছি এবং এগুলোর যতগুলো কাজ রয়েছে সেগুলোর উত্তরসহ বর্ণনা রয়েছে। সেই দুটি ভিডিওর লিঙ্ক আমি ডিসক্রিপশন বক্সে দিয়ে দেব, সেখান থেকে তোমরা দেখতে পারবে। এছাড়া এই চ্যানেলটির প্লেলিস্টে ষষ্ঠ শ্রেণীর বিভিন্ন ক্লাসসমূহ অথবা ইংলিশ ক্লাসেস এর মধ্যে ভিডিওগুলো পাবে।